I wasn't prepared for this. If you're planning to move to the US, or if you're on process for your immigration visa or your work visa, or you're just somebody that's interested in how people live in the US, this video would help you understand some things you'll need to know when you get here. And one of those things is going to be expenses. In my last video, I briefly talked about the list of expenses Americans has to pay monthly, quarterly, or annually. And today we're going to look at these things even more to get a deeper understanding on how expenses works in the United States. And of course, why? Why are we paying for these things? Just take note that I am not a financial advisor. The information that I'll be sharing with you are based on my experience, my observations, and my research. Please make sure to subscribe to see more videos like this. So let's start with our monthly expenses, starting off with our paycheck deductions. What are these paycheck deductions? These are usually deducted before you even get your paycheck. Just note that the costs I'll be showing you are average costs based on different sources, so the cost varies depending on states and many other reasons. Number one is health insurance. So health insurance is a contract between a company and a consumer. The company agrees to pay all or some of the insured person's healthcare costs in return for a payment of a monthly premium. So you can either get this through your employer, which is usually the best deal because the prices are lower, or you can do this by yourself if you are self-employed by going directly to the company, but most of the times the cost is higher. The cost will also vary depending on what kind of plan your employer offers and how many dependents you have under your plan. Usually the contract for health insurance is a one-year agreement. Insurance then pay most medicals such as expenses related to illness, injury, pregnancy, or preventative care in return for a monthly premium or payment. So generally, the higher the monthly premium, the lower the out-of-pocket cost. So what is an out-of-pocket or out-of-pocket maximum? So an out-of-pocket maximum is the most you have to pay per year for covered healthcare services. So once you reach the limit on deductibles, co-insurance, or co-payments for an in-network care, your health insurer will pay for 100% of your healthcare services. I know it's very complicated. When I got here in the US, I have to learn this, and it took a while. And I think there are still some things that I still need to learn. So the deductible is the amount you pay out of pocket every year before the insurer begins to meet the cost. Co-payments or co-pays are set fees that subscribers must pay for specific services such as doctor visits and prescription drugs even after the deductible is met. And then co-insurance is the percentage of healthcare costs that the insured must pay even after they've met the deductible, but only until they reach the out-of-pocket maximum for the year. In the US, most insurances covers 100% of your annual physical exam. So the average health insurance payment per month is $395. Why do we need health insurance? Having health insurance helps individuals and families avoid major financial problems associated with high healthcare costs in a year. For example, you have been diagnosed with some kind of illness and you have to stay in the hospital for quite a while, or maybe you had an accident or any kind of situation where you have to stop working and you have to stay in the hospital to get treatment. So if you do not have health insurance, then what is your next step to pay for your bills in the hospital? So you're gonna have to sell your house, you're gonna have to sell your car if you even have any car or any house. So then let's say you've already sold everything you have, but you still haven't paid all your bills in the hospital, and so you're gonna have to file bankruptcy and you're going to start from scratch once you get out of the hospital. So that's what we're trying to prevent from happening by providing health insurance. Number two is dental insurance. So similar to health insurance, dental insurance may be provided through your employer, but you can also get dental insurance from dental insurance companies if you're self-employed. So how does dental insurance work? It lowers the out-of-pocket costs for services like crowns, fillings, root canals, and dentures. And sometimes, depending on what plan you signed up for, they will also cover braces. So the average monthly payment for dental insurance is $47. In the US, most dental insurance covers 100% of your dental prophylaxis or cleaning, which could be done twice a year. Number 3 is your vision insurance. So vision insurance are also offered by your employers, but unlike dental and health insurance, vision insurance usually costs cheaper and only offers a very small coverage or sometimes none. But unlike major medical insurance policies that may provide unlimited benefits after a certain copays and deductibles are met, most vision insurance plans are discount plans or wellness benefit plans that provide specific benefits and discounts for an annual premium. So the average monthly payment for a vision insurance is $18. Most vision insurance offers a one-time eye exam, but not including eyeglasses. Number 4 is your 401k contribution. As what I said in my previous video, this is a good deduction from your paycheck because this is going towards your retirement. Which you can withdraw once you turn 59 and a half. Most employers offers this to their employees, and most companies would match your contribution. So sometimes they will call it 401k or 401k match. Let's say you put in 4% of your monthly pay or your weekly pay, your employer will also add additional 4% on top of that. That's why they're calling it match. So 4% from you and 4% from your employer. So basically you're getting 4% for free. So that's why it's a really good thing to have 401k. Number 5 is other payroll deduction. It's divided into 2 categories. You have federal and you have state. You're gonna have to do a withholding tax for your federal, and you have social security contributions and your Medicare contributions. On your state tax, it's just gonna be your withholding tax for your state. The cost on these depends on how much you make. So that's all the expenses that's taken out of your paycheck. So now let's take a look at other monthly expenses. Number 6 is your internet. So in the USA, you pay your internet or your Wi-Fi monthly. Depending what state you live at and what area you are at, you might be able to shop and choose from different carriers, but sometimes you don't have a choice and have to get what you have in your area. So the average monthly internet cost is $50. Number 7 is your electricity. So this depends on if you work at home or you work outside. So if you work from home, you're probably gonna have a little bit more electricity bill since you are using maybe heat during the winter or air condition during the summer, and also you have your computers and all that stuff. So if you work outside, then you're probably going to be able to save a little bit more since you're not going to be inside the house a lot, so you don't need to use your electricity. The average cost for your electricity per month is $150. Next is trash pickup. Usually this is free if you are renting. If you live in the city, sometimes trash services might be included in your property taxes. If it's not included, there are different companies that offers this service for a fee. And the average cost for trash pickup is $30 per month. Number 9 is water. This depends if you get your water from the city or if you have your own well. If you have your own well, then the water is free. The average monthly cost for water is $77. Number 10 is a natural gas, not gasoline. Most houses use natural gas for fireplace, heat pump, hot water, and gas stoves. So the average cost for natural gas is $120 per month. So this could also vary depending on the season. In the winter, you might be using more gas to heat up your house. It might also depend on the location you're at. If you live in the northern part of the United States where they have really cold winter, then you might pay more on gas. Number 11 is groceries. Groceries are one of the most expensive expense there is. So the average American household spends an average of $475.25 a month on groceries. According to the most recently available data set from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics from 2022, that's a total of $5,703 spent on groceries in a year. And that's not even included the shopping, like shopping for clothing. Number 12 expense is car payment. So this would vary depending if your vehicle is fully paid for or not, the state you're in, and the interest you signed up for, and down payment you put in. So there's a lot of different things that could really impact your car payment. So the average cost, according to the source that I looked at in 2022, is $726 per month for a car payment. Number 13 is your mortgage or your rent. So mortgage is your monthly payment for your house. If you bought your house and finance your house, then you'll have a monthly mortgage. Nationwide, according to LendingTree in 2023, the average payment on a new mortgage is $2,317 a month. That's crazy. Average monthly mortgage payments can range from as high as $3,696 in Hawaii to as low as $1,700 in West Virginia. So the average national rent price in the United States is $1,372 according to August 2023 rental market data from Apartment List. But I think this might change because right now where we live, it's just going up, up, up and away. Number 14 is your auto insurance. So if you have health insurance for yourself, you have dental and your eye insurance, of course you're gonna also need insurance for your car in case you get into an accident. So instead of paying that entire amount yourself, you have insurance that will take care of it most of the times. All right, so most car insurance offers a variety of payment plans from 12 months to 6 months, 3 months, or monthly payment. So factors that affects car insurance costs are age, your gender, your driving records, location, vehicle type, and vehicle use. Let's say you commute, you use that vehicle to go to work every day. It also depends on how far away you worked at, how long do you drive every day back and forth, are you going to school, or average annual mileage. So, and also credit history. So according to Bankrate's extensive research, the average cost of car insurance in the United States is $2,278 per year. Number 15 is your cell phone. So in the US, they have different carriers such as Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile. So according to JD Power, the average phone bill is now $141 per month in 2024. For me, when I first got here in the US, I didn't know how the phone works here because in the Philippines, phones works differently. We'll have a SIM card that you insert in your phone, and then you'll get a phone number, and then you can just go to a store and get it, like buy it per gigabyte or something like that. So here it's directly to a carrier. So you go there and sign up for a contract, and then they will give you your phone number, and then they will provide the service. So it's a little bit different here in the US compared to the Philippines. Number 16, property tax on your house. I know. There's a lot of taxes going on here in the US. Everything is taxed. So if you're taxed on your food, you're taxed on the clothes that you buy, you're taxed on the house that you buy, even the place the house is standing, you're being taxed. And then you're taxed for the car. So if you still have a mortgage, usually this is included in your payment, but if your house is fully paid for, then you have to pay for this every year. Next is number 17, it's your HOA fee, or your homeowners association fee. So if you live in a neighborhood, usually you would have an HOA fee. And the fee that you pay them, they will use it to maintain the neighborhood. Let's say there's a commons area, they will pay for somebody to mow the yard in the commons area. They will make sure that everybody is following the guidelines of HOA, following the rules. Based on my research, the average cost for HOA is $250. Number 18 is your annual tax, which is usually every year on April 15th. This is what they call tax season. April 15th is the due date, so you want to file your tax before that. Basically, you're making sure that you don't owe any taxes. That's why you have a withholding tax in your paycheck deductions for the federal and state, so you don't have to pay so much money at the end of the year, and you already have it banked up and put aside. So let's say if you owe more money, then IRS will let you know how much money you owe them, and then you just have to write a check and then send it to them. Or if you paid IRS too much, they will reimburse you and send you a check to get your money back. Number 19 is your annual car tax and registration. That's what I said. If you have a mortgage or if you have a house tax, you have a car tax. So every year you have to pay a property tax for your vehicle. If you have 10 vehicles, then you have to pay for taxes on each of those vehicles and renew the registration. So this depends on how new or old your vehicle is, that affects the cost. Number 20 is your oil change. Oil changes for your vehicle usually takes place after you have driven the vehicle for 5,000 miles. So every 5,000 miles you'll have to go get your oil change, and usually if you do that, you'll also do your tires. They will rotate your tires. So the average cost of oil change is about $25 to $95 for most cars and light trucks. Next, number 21 is subscriptions. So most of these are optionals, but a lot of Americans do have a lot of subscriptions. These are like Netflix. So if you want to watch Netflix, you have to pay a monthly fee. You have Disney, Hulu, HBO, sports channel, and also if you want cable TV, you also have to pay for it monthly. So the average cost for this monthly is $100 to $199 per month. Number 22 is your property maintenance. So property maintenance, a lot of people do hire people to get their lawn care, like the mowing and maybe planting, gardening, or something like that. And also sometimes like yearly maybe, or a couple of years, every 2 years you might want to check for termites or insects or mole or something like that. So those are going towards your maintenance for your property. Number 23, which I forgot to mention on my previous video, is gasoline. Of course, this is a really important expense. So gasoline for your car. So this is very important, especially if you don't live in the city. If you live in the city, most of the times you can just use your bike, or you can even just walk to your work. But if you live outside of the city, you're gonna have to have a vehicle. Like when I first got here, I was like, oh, I was just expecting that I can just walk to the grocery store, but no, you can't walk to the grocery store. You can probably do it, but it's gonna take a while. And very important that you know how to drive and that you have a car to go around places if you need to run errands. So for the prices for the gasoline, it varies on what kind of vehicle you have, and the prices of gas, it always changes. When I first got here, it was $1.90 or something like that. But right now I think it's over $3. Yeah, so let me know what is your gas prices in your state or where you're at right now, because I would like to know. But anyway, so that's all for today. I hope you have learned something from my video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on the next videos that I'll be uploading. I'm really excited that I started this channel talking about finance. I would also like to learn more about these, and if you're an immigrant like me, this is a lot of things to learn, but you will get there, and I'm still learning a lot. Thank you all so much, and appreciate you watching my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.